And now we travel to another time and space to spend a day with Doctor Who. The sun shines gloriously in a clear blue sky. At least that's some consolation for having to get up so early. The winding lanes of Wiltshire rise and fall before us. The Renault rounds another bend, and we've arrived in Aldbourne. We park the car in front of the village pond. While Roger unloads his cameras, I take a look around. Suddenly, a van sweeps into view, skidding noisily on the loose gravel. On its side, in large gold letters, we read BBC. The driver directs us up another narrow street which opens out onto a pretty village green. Still nothing out of the ordinary, just 4 men in conversation beneath the tower of the village church. "Excuse me, is one of you gentlemen Peter Grimwade?" I ask. They all shake their heads. He's probably up there, I'm told. Next to a village school we find what we're looking for. A coach, 3 Pantechnicons and numerous bottle green Land Rovers, and an absolute melee of actors, extras and technicians. I find Peter Grimwade and introduce myself. "Can I see you later?" he called, at the same time supervising the removal of some large bundles of twigs and a maypole from the props wagon. One of the supporting cast, Damaris Hayman, is having her makeup done. A group of Morris dancers jingle their way through the general hubbub. Soldiers with unit on their shoulder flashes loll around. "Good morning, everyone," says a cultured voice, and behind me, resplendent in crimson velvet jacket with a purple and black cloak, is Doctor Who, or, to be more precise, Jon Pertwee. We just have time to swap a few words before the makeup girl grabs his arm and leads him away. Still, there's plenty of people to talk to now. A pretty girl in a tan trouser suit I recognize immediately as the Doctor's able assistant Jo, actress Katie Manning. A man with a briefcase walks by, strangely familiar, but with something missing. Of course, it's the Brigadier Nicholas Courtney, minus his moustache. Then, making an entrance that any of the cast could have been proud of, comes Betsy, gleaming yellow in the morning sun. By 10, the day's shooting has begun. It starts amongst the gravestones of the churchyard and progresses to the village green. Pieced together like a jigsaw puzzle, sometimes the shot may take only seconds, sometimes minutes. To the bystander, it all hardly makes sense as a story, but at the end of the day, which will end at about 7 or 8 in the evening, several cans of film will be ready for the editor to decipher in the cutting room. Equally puzzling was the use of 2 giant arc lamps, looking a bit like monsters themselves, shining behind the camera crew. I asked the lighting cameraman, and he explained that the light was so strong that it was causing heavy shadows across the faces of the cast. The 3 short breaks from shooting were spent around the catering van. Star, technician, or extra, no one gets special treatment. It's first come, first served. In the acting profession, you learn to be a team man, explained Jon Pertwee. Countdown editor Dennis Hooper chats to Jon Pertwee about Betsy. Lunch is taken in a variety of places. Betsy becomes a restaurant car. Ready for action, the Brigadier, actor Nicholas Courtney. The armourer's job is to keep this arsenal under strict security. Jon Pertwee takes a quick look through the script before shooting begins. The cameraman focuses in for a close-up. The cast wait patiently while the huge arc lamps are set up. An autograph from Bock the Demon. Stanley Mason obliges. 10 minutes off for coffee and a bacon sandwich. Jon Pertwee signs yet another autograph for a young admirer.